Hello everyone and welcome back to Captain of Industry. In this episode we'll start out by doing a lot of fixes and fine tunings. Unfortunately we have a lot of inefficiencies and problems on the island, and before we do anything else we need to sort them out because we are running low on diesel, we are running low on construction parts. All of this will have to be sorted out before we do anything else. But after all that is done, we will start doing more fine tuning, more fixing, before we can actually research the naphtha processing, which is going to be the stage 3 of the refinery. After that is done, we will start building a completely new refinery layout. The current one is nowhere near as efficient as I want it to be, and for the future we will need to have a lot of extra processing facilities nearby, so for that one we need to sort out a lot better distribution system, and that is what we will basically focus on this episode. So let's not waste any more time and let's just jump into it. Alright then, let's get started. So, before we proceed any further than this point, we need to sort out a couple of stuff. First things first, I did play around with the trains after the last recording and I think I have a pretty good grasp on how they work in this game, so I will dismiss these messages at this point. There we go. Also we have stackers, that's fine. Yeah, it's okay. So, what's next? Well, we need to sort out a couple of inefficiencies, and that will... oh, nice, we have the amphibious vehicles too. So, one of those inefficiencies is this one. Basically, I made a small mistake when I was resetting the priorities for this one. Technically speaking, the default priority for storage deliveries is priority 9, not 10. But the town water is kind of important anyways. I think I will set it to priority 8. It will receive a call before anyone else on default priorities, but if we really have to, we can set something else even higher priority. So there we go. Then I completely messed this one up. I set up all these belts, but I didn't actually add a belt for the actual potato output. Now this one should be fine. Can we build these? Yes, we can. And from now on, these belts can actually deliver potatoes, which will help out the trucks a lot. Next up, we need to reverse a belt on the concrete factory. Once again, a small mistake of mine. This belt needs to be going the other way. There. Now it's feeding into the factory, not out of the factory. And speaking of the concrete, as I said, I did play around with the railroad in between episodes now, and I have discovered that we will need gravel. So, I will set up one more of these gravel crushers. You will fed straight from the stone line, and I will add a big level 2 storage for it. And that one will basically build up a decent little storage of gravel, which will be available by the time we actually need it. So there we go. As that done, also, as I was playing after the episode, I did discover that we might want to upgrade the maintenance. We are not in a hurry on it, but it would be better if we actually get started on it. You know, better prepare for the future instead of being caught out. Right now we are already dropping slowly, but well, still dropping. Anyways, so we have added the output belts on the farms. We have reversed the U-shaped conveyor belt on the concrete factory. We have added a gravel source for the rails. By the way, this one will be storing gravel. I will not tell it to keep full or keep empty, it's fine. We have started upgrading the maintenance, that's great. And next up, I think at this point we should have enough tier 2 trucks, right? Yeah, we have 10. Plenty enough. Where is the tree cutter? Tree harvester, where are you? Ah, there you are. You. Please don't have small trucks. Please have 4 big trucks. This way, it is already a tier 2 tree harvester. It will have more trucks to work with, so it can work more continuously between harvesting and sending trucks away. So that's great. And then we need to start upgrading the oil rig. Well, the problem is that this place is not just inefficient, it also requires more oil at this point. So did we get started on loading the resources for it, right? Yes, 120. Tell you what, yes, we have a lot of constructions, but this is a bit more important. You start putting the tier 2 construction parts into it. As soon as it's ready to go, I will send it, and I think I will upgrade one more time after that. Anyways, while we wait for that, we have a small inefficiency to fix on this place. The problem is that the output of light oil is 30 at this point. We still don't have the tier 3 or the stage 3 of the refining. So unfortunately, we have to rely on these flares to get rid of the excess, and this guy can only handle 36. It is already overloaded. So tell you what, I will cut this one and this one. Also, the heavy oil output is 12 each of these stacks, and this guy can handle 24. Right now we have the perfect balance, but as soon as this two boots up, then we will have double the amount that we can burn off. So tell you what, let's have a flare on the heavy oil line as well. So there. Okay, now we just need a couple of pipe balancers. You can go there, you can go there, and you can go there. Great. Just quickly build whatever we can, which is not a lot, that's fine. And obviously, as you might have guessed, we will have flares, I suppose, here, here, and I guess here. Doesn't matter. This is very much temporary. In fact, once we are done with all the fixings, I think I might get started on planning out a new oil refinery. Anyways, you can go there, you can go there. Please build whatever we can. And eventually this one will be built, so there we go. In fact, this is kind of important, urgent, please. Okay, at this point we don't need these flares here anymore. So you and you, you and you, and these balancers can be demolished. And that should do it. So now instead of burning things off at the storages, we are burning things off right at the source. And please build this one right now. Okay, so now this one should be a lot more efficient, but we still need a lot more oil. And in fact, we are starting to run out. Thankfully, we can just trade for it. We just need to trade away coal for diesel. Not the most ideal solution, but it will have to do. I think I will go up to, yeah, this far. The prices will drop back down eventually, so that's fine. Okay, so how are we on the deliveries? We need 40 more. It will be done soon. Also, I think what I will do is start digging out a channel right here. Basically, obviously, right now basically, if I want to start building a railroad here, we would have to build it over a very bumpy terrain. That will require building bridges, which I suspect is going to be more expensive than building on ground level. So tell you what, let's start digging out a channel. Start from the ramp, and it is level ground, so that's fine, but eventually it will not be. You can go maybe until here. There is the tower, right? Well, if I do it this way, yeah, that will demolish the tower. Fine, dig into the mountain a little bit, and then we can start digging out the channel. and make sure we maintain level 14 throughout. Also, why is this one sloping? Excuse me. Apparently it inherits the slope of the original terrain for some reason. There we go. Okay, make sure it is correct. We don't want to dig ramps and different levels if we don't have to. That looks good to me. Okay, so this is the channel that we will dig out, and it will do the job quite alright. We might want to maybe do this as well, so we can have a much more gentle turn on the rails. But this will do for now. We can change it later. So there, and didn't we upgrade? Okay, you and you start upgrading. Also, oil resources are done. Please deliver it. Ship is 2 damaged. Okay. At this point, I will enable auto repair, and auto repair is super high priority. Obviously. Okay then. Also, yeah. Tell you what. Let's start upgrading these guys as well. Might as well. There we go. Ooh, and we have bridges. Well, we don't need bridges at the moment, but what about here? Some coal. What is this? Aluminium or something? I don't know. Never seen this before. As I said, I did miss a couple of updates, so some of the stuff will be completely new to me. Alrighty then. So as I said, at the moment we don't really need to have bridges, but it's good to have. Right, so the ship is repaired. Can you please go and deliver the resources? And then I suppose we can explore a bit more this way, and then it will come back automatically. And while it is exploring, I will set this one to operate one more time. It is kind of important that we have enough oil. And by the way, we still don't. Okay, you are down to 100. Fine. Okay, fine. I will go a little bit higher. We can afford it, but I don't like it. I will not go above 200. There. That's it. That one should keep us going for a little bit longer. And do we want to unlock these? Might as well. Which means you need to be cut off. You and you. Okay, copy the new stuff over to here, and that should do it. Okay, once we are ready to build this one, it will be actually good to go. So, did you deliver it? Yes, you did. Can you please explore maybe this one? Right. After this one is done, it will automatically come back home, but you start extracting more oil right away, and great, we have enough resources. Please start delivering it now. Load. Once again, it will make the trucks quite busy, but good thing. Okay, fuel station is out of fuel. Hopefully it will last. In the meantime, to actually get started on building the new oil refinery, we might want to upgrade the the stage 3. So tell you what, it is going to be after this one. Uh-oh. Battle. 2 scout ships. We can handle them easily, but we will get damaged quite a bit. So once we get back home, we will have to repair again. And please don't destroy the guns. That was close. Way too close, in fact. Okay, you are coming home. We got, a radar system, nice. Once we add this one to the ship, and then, for example, we park ourselves here, then we can check 2 tiles behind the current location instead of just 1. Should be kind of useful. Anyways, yes, the compactor and shredder is finished. Tell you what, we will need those for the next tier of research. I think at this point I will not build these. It's fine. But for the next tier of research, we need to rethink the way we have this one laid out. If you don't mind, I will copy this one here. Might as well set up the next stage. So, this one will produce 12 level 1s. We will need assembly trees for the next one, I believe. I think so. Might as well just go ahead and place it down. You will go there, and you will still require mechanical parts and electrical parts. Might as well just place down a small storage for these. Yeah, that will do. And you will be feeding into the tier 2 research, which is being researched right now, so that's great. And once again, we don't have enough fuel. Yes, I know. Do we have it loaded already? You have 400 tier 3. Please deliver it right now, or as soon as you are repaired. Okay, keep an eye on it. As soon as we have notification that it's repaired, we will send it out. Anyways, I do believe for the tier 3 research we will need paper and glass, and the tier 1s. Thankfully, glass is fairly easy. We just need a small storage for it, and that's it. You will feed in straight away. That will do. And then we will need paper as well. Paper will be brought in from outside. I don't think I will attach it to the actual facility. It's fine. So transport and flat lift facing this way. Go straight into the storage, and the tier 1 will be fed in this way. Right. Yeah, at this point you guys can go right next to each other, and you go ahead and do this, please. Okay, how far are you from... Okay, done. Please notify me next time and deliver the resources. Okay, so the paper. How do we make paper again? Paper, not pepper. Paper. There we go. So we need limestone, steel, and wood chips. Wood chips are being made in the shredder, which we did just unlock. So let's just go ahead and set this one up. We might be able to belt it in fact. Anyways, you will be doing wood chips, obviously. So you will require a small wood storage. Yeah, that will do. Just keep full. Then wood chips come out. What's next? Next up, we will need a chemical plant. Okay. Let me just set you to make paper. And input. Fine. You can go here. Straight feed through. Also, we have delivered the resources. That's great. Please start extracting more oil right now. And the ship can explore this one maybe. So, next up, some steam. I mean, I think for this one, I don't like it, but it is going to be a minuscule amount of steam. 1.5 for every minute. It's basically nothing. For this one, I think we can afford to use a electric boiler. Is, as I said, going to be minimal. You can go there, feed the steam in, maybe this way. Yeah, this will do. And then a small water storage, and that's it. And now just need limestone and we are finished with this one. Let's just have a small loot storage. Don't need to go overboard. You can go here. So you will fit in that way. Have limestone, please. Keep full. We have managed to... Well, we didn't find anything important, just basic resources. Come back, please. Great. And... yeah, tell you what. Cut this and put it here instead. And that way we can just feed the paper straight in. So we don't need this one. I don't mind. We still have access to this one, which will be glass, I believe. Right. Keep this one full of glass. Mechanical parts, electrical parts. This one will give us Tier 2, which is being researched right now. Okay, I think we can put this one in the place of this one. Or wait for it to finish, obviously, and then we will put it there. Okay, next up, we don't have enough Unity. Why? Unity. Are we just overspending? We have 4 boosts. We have quite enough Tier 2 construction parts. Tell you what, stop boosting the concrete factory and just build the next stage. There we go. Now we're in a positive in Unity, but we still have 1 boost. I don't remember, where is it? Oh, right. It's this guy. Well, since we are reclaiming water at this point, do we really need it? Right now we are consuming 48 water, technically cut in half, so technically overall consumption is 48, and this guy boost 48. Okay, without boost we are basically delivering the right amount of water now. Okay. Ooh, and we are already using half of the output of the power plant. A little bit concerning. Anyways, let's just take a look. I don't like the look of this one. You guys have been upgraded, so that's great. Can I maybe... let me see, how many trucks do we have? Big ones, 13, okay. Take out 10 from here and add 10 of these, or 7 right now. Okay, fine, 3 small ones will go back. This one should help out a lot. Yeah, instead of having a single scoop in one truck, we will have multiple scoops. That will speed up the throughput a little bit, I think. And we are almost done with Research Lab 2s. Great. Okay, how are we on food? It did drop a little bit, but the overall trend is very much positive. I think at this point we can build at least 1 more of these. Maybe both of them, but I will need to keep an eye on both of these, just to be extra sure. Anyways, as soon as this one is finished, technically speaking, we still have a couple of researches back here, but those can wait. After this one is finished, can you please move on to naphtha processing? Exactly. And maybe this one as well. Yeah, this is also kind of important. Do both of these and then we can come back to these. After this we are pretty much done here. Apart from these, once again, I wish organic fertilizer wasn't locked behind wheat. The ship, are you ready? Yes. Go this way. I suspect wheat should be relatively close by, so I will try to explore nearby stuff first. Anyways, this one almost finished. After that we can put this guy in the place of this one. Okay, how are we on fuel? Looking a bit better, but could be a lot better still. Can we build this one? Not quite. One side. Not quite. Just make sure the pipes and flares are built, so they will be ready by the time we actually need them. That's fine. And there we go. Yeah, I think 2 of these stacks can still keep us going for a little bit longer, but I would feel better if we had all these good to go as well. Anyways, Research Lab 2 is finished. Great. You go away. There we go. And you go in its place. And you can go here. Once again, temporary setup, so I don't really mind if it doesn't look quite right. Can we build it? Yeah. Great. And this one will be obviously making, yeah, the simplest steam. That's it. Alright, deliver the water and the limestone and everything. And then please start making here 2 research parts. Exactly. So 12 lab equipment goes in and we are making 12. Good, as expected. Also, stop with this belt for now. Pause. Don't output tier 2s. For the time being, upgrade these research labs. So we can actually make use of the research parts. And once they are made, theoretically, just make sure we can export and that's it. Okay, that should do it. Alright, can we please build this one? Almost. Nice. Okay, location explored. Nothing. Let's go for this one. Might as well take care of this little dead end. Okay, fuel-wise, we are getting better, I think. Long term, it's a bit hard to judge, but maybe we are just breaking even barely. But once again, once these guys boot up, I think we will be fine. We should have plenty of oil coming in at this point. So that's okay. Right, how are we on the vehicles? We have still only 13 of these. Okay. Alright, we are upgrading the excavators. Understandable. Also, you guys are doing quite alright. And do we want to expand the... Yes, we do want to expand the iron mining. We are getting close to the edge, so tell you what, edit area, and I think I will start treating this one as a leveling job as well. So I will extend it this way. You will go all the way out here, you will go all the way there, extend it along the shoreline. Don't go too deep into the beach, it's fine. Just like this. And I will designate the entire mountain to be leveled down. Okay, eventually this mountain will be completely leveled down. Don't do anything in the beach. That's fine, just leave it for this one. Also, you know what? Do we want to... Do we have enough sand? Sure, upgrade. Whatever. Also, location discovered, not found, haven't found what we need. Fine. Also, since we have all these guys upgraded at this point, these guys are standing still. Tell you what, you will focus on dirt. Start removing all these dirt mounds around the mountain. I think that will help us out a little bit. Okay, current research, yes. This one is being upgraded, amazing. Can we do this one? Yes, we can. And now we can unlock this one. You start feeding these research labs with nice tier 2 lab equipment. Great. Okay, so research for the data processing is on the way. Cannot wait. After this one is finished, we can start setting up the hopefully final oil refining. In fact, might as well start preparing for it. Just copy these two. I suppose, yeah, we can set them up here. There, get rid of the inputs. I will deal with the rest later. But since we have established that we will need these balancers inside these channels, instead of leaving 3 spaces, I think I will leave 4 spaces now. So copy this one, flip, and instead of doing it like this, it will be like this. Not a big change, but hopefully it will be a bit more symmetrical. Okay, and thankfully, once we had the stage 3, we no longer have to worry about burning of the light oil. It should accept 30 per minute, so at least we won't need these flares. And tell you what, let's just prepare, yeah, once again 4 spaces in between. But that is going to be a while. In the meantime, anything we want to change around here? I think this place is doing quite alright, all things considered. We have plenty of sulfur, we are not burning the... Sorry, we have plenty of acid, we are not burning the sulfur, we are still burning this one, but I will wait until we have organic fertilizers before I set up the proper fertilizers. Also, this forest is pretty much gone at this point. I will wait for these to go away, obviously, before I reassign the next batch of deforestation. But we might be able to get started on placing down slightly... Uh-oh, what is this? Full of trash, okay. Just copy this setup again. There. That will fix it. So we might be able to get started on building a slightly more final farming setup. Basically, we could move the maintenance. Maybe here it would be right at home. It would be even better because it's closer to the source of these resources. And then we can rethink these belts and start placing down. Let me just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, we have plenty of room. Right now we are okay, but eventually. Also, how is the food? Ever so slight overproduction, I think. Yeah, okay, I think at this point we can unlock this one too. We have 100 workers, but I would feel better if we had 180. Right, do we need to keep this one around? It's using 6 workers for nothing. Yeah, I think this one can go away. Now that we are no longer using dirt, it's basically the same as this one, just less efficient. You can go. Thank you, you have been useful at the start. How is... Oh, I didn't get started on this one yet. Well, are we okay here? We have upgraded all these excavators, and we have a lot of these guys standing around. I think I will take one of these guys off. So, Do we have... no, okay. 2 small trucks come off and 1 excavator. And you will be reassigned to this tower, which will be reassigned to dig out the channel through the forest. So you and 2 small trucks will do for now. Edit area, rectangular, and just dig out all this, please. And there we go. In fact, maybe move out a little bit this way. And I would feel better if it was a bit more like this. Little difference, but yeah, especially here. I want to get rid of this entire hill. Okay, don't do this corner, but finish up the entire hill on this side. Okay, that's fine then. Let's just quickly fine-tune the designations and the shape of the area a little bit, I think. It could be, well, better. I think I'm a little bit happier with this layout. Maybe bring this one out a little bit further. Maybe all the way until this thicker dividing line. Okay, cargo ship is low on fuel. Technically speaking, what we could do is add a balancer here and make 50-50 go towards the ship and 50-50 go towards the actual island use. I think it would be a bit better. Eventually all this will go away anyways. Yeah, fine. You and you cut. Add 1 more balancer. Don't have any... Didn't I set up? Alright, you guys. You will have your priority go towards this way. I completely forgot. And you as well. Priority goes towards the storages and then towards the flare. Okay, good thing I checked. Up there. And there we go. Okay, now we should no longer burn these unnecessarily. Anyways. You will not have any balancing. Just build and you will feed back straight this way into this one. Fine, since this place is temporary, don't worry about too much about the layout. There, that will do. We don't need to deliver anything in here or take out anything from here. Yeah, that's fine. Build it. So now 50-50 of the fuel, or 50 of the fuel will go this way and 50 towards the island. And we have enough resources. You, please build. We have enough fuel coming in at this point, so I think we can afford it. Okay then. Blocked due to full output. Don't accept coal in here, please. But, dirt. Unfortunately, are we upgrading fast enough now? Yes. Over time it will get better, I think. But we don't have nearly enough iron at this point. Okay, fine. You are slightly higher priority than the rest. So this is set to 9 to empty out. I believe the coal is the same. Yes, coal is also level 9. You 10, that's fine. The sand 10, that's fine. And the copper 10, but it's fine. Thankfully the copper deposit is relatively pure. Also, are you... No. You please focus on copper ore. And you. And you, yeah. Okay, hopefully this will help. Slightly helping. Oh, right, I did tell you to start digging dirt. Understandable, but it will not last forever. Eventually it will have to start digging iron again. Yeah, but I want to get rid of all these unnecessary dirts around the place. It will give us a little bit more real estate, basically. Anyways, some mining destinations, that's fine. Fine, if I build a unfinished mining tower, is it going to make it go away? So, you. No. Fine. Also, and this one should be all the way out here. And you all the way in there. Fine, I will build it. There. Don't dump anything here. Eventually. Also, we are out of fuel again. Fine. That's it. Okay, so mining designations. We have mining designations here. Oh, right, these. For some reason, we have a ever so slight elevation change right at the shoreline. Upwards for some reason, not down. I don't know why. Can I use maybe clean up? No, it doesn't do anything. Okay, fine. I don't mind. It will be cleaned up eventually. So ore sorting plant, this one is fine. This one I don't mind. This one can be level 10. And then ocean access. Yeah, this one is still accessible. Okay then. Naphtha processing is almost finished. I suppose we can sort out the input side and just move it here. So the input side should be basically almost identical to this one. Obviously, we will route, let me see, pipes. There we go. Obviously, we will route the oil input this way. And since we are going to have all those balancers in the middle, yeah, tell you what, have a couple of balancers there. So 5 balancers will go here and here and just feed them like this. Is it needed? No, it's fine. By the way, let's just quickly take a look. You guys. You are only consuming power, no maintenance, no workers. Yeah, okay. For 20 watts, I think I can make peace with this. Oh, sorry, 20 kilowatts. Basically nothing. Yeah, it's fine. Then, the steam. The steam will run right on top of the crude oil line. Just like this. And I think I will basically build the same kind of balancing setup again. As I said, it's completely unnecessary, but it should look a bit better this way. Okay, you can feed this one, you can feed this one, and you, on top, you will feed this one. Looks good to me. Might as well just copy this one over to this one. There we go. And let me see. If I remember correctly, the last stage will have 2 outputs. Naphtha. Oh, there we go. It's done. By the way, since it's done, yes, continue to this one, then do this one. Let me quickly add a couple of extra researches. Pipe trees. Low pressure turbines. I wouldn't mind having some extra unity. And then the ship bridge. Settlement recycling would be nice. Advanced smelting, absolutely please, thank you. Fermentation would be nice as well. Oh, right. Let me guess. Yeah, we need to discover some extra seeds. Fine. Wastewater treatment, absolutely. Drinks too, sure. Hydrogen production, yes please. Okay, that's going to be plenty of research for the foreseeable future. So, as I said, I do believe the stage 3 will have two outputs. Yes, naphtha and fuel gas. You will go here. There we go. Okay. Well, we still need a bit more steam. What I will do is copy this one like so. You go in, and then I will copy the actual belts like so, flip, rotate, and if you place down a blueprint like this or a copied stuff, then it will, technically speaking, allow the merging points right next to each other. They are just not going to crossfeed, so there we go. This connection is not viable, so it's not even going to try, so there we go, that's fine. And yeah, now we can copy this one. We are going to have 4 outputs. Also, in between episodes I had an idea. Basically, one of the drawbacks of the old setup in the previous series was that we had a line coming out of from here, for example, naphtha, and that meant that we couldn't really have naphtha processing down here, for example. We had to have it at the end. The same was for fuel gas and everything. What if... Let me just quick take a look. Pipes. Can we have circular pipes? Can I do this one, for example? No. Self-collision. But build it this way, and then add a branch off, and then we can hook them back together. Okay. Decided then. We will have a circulating main spine for the refinery complex. Okay, you can go away. And by the way, the ship has enough fuel. Fine, buy some more fuel, but I think at this point we should have enough. Just need to give it some time. Basically, right now we are feeding the ship. Once this one is completely full, we are going to be fine. Fine. Buy some more fuel, and hopefully this will be the last. Anyways, so if we are going to have that recirculating main spine for the refinery, let me just take a look. Let's place down the balancers first. We will need a balancer for the heavy oil, obviously. And not for the diesel. The diesel is the end product at the moment. Later on, even later on, we don't want to flare it no matter what. So yeah, this one will not have a balancer, but we do want a balancer for the fuel gas. And I suppose for the naphtha as well. Yeah. There. Naphtha, though... No. I have an idea. Don't forget, we cannot have these merging points right next to each other. Right. We will have a balancer for the naphtha here instead. On ground level, obviously. So something like this. You will just feed in straight like this. Also, tell you what, fuel gas, no. Fuel gas will be here instead, right on top of the naphtha balancer. So naphtha, you just feed straight in. Fuel gas, you will feed there. Eventually, you might discover why I'm doing it like this. So if we are going to have the recirculating pipe network here, just make it a bit longer than we might need later. We can trim it down, I think. So you go and come back there, and we will have 4 outputs. So let's just place down 4 of these. So that's 1, 2, and well, for this one we don't need to have a space in between. Yeah, I think we can just jump over, as fine. So there. So the naphtha. The naphtha will basically just feed straight in. No, wait, this one will actually jump over. Yeah, you will be doing this one. Then the fuel gas. The fuel gas will feed into that one, I suppose. I just bring it down and then jump over and feed in like that. And that is why I wanted to have these balanced like this. So instead of going to the middle, they will have individual outputs spaced out like this. I think it's going to be better this way. Anyways, it's fine. The diesel will just feed into this pipe. Okay, fine. I don't know if we will need it, but we might as well just put a balancer for symmetry's sake. So you will feed into this pipe, and then the heavy oil will feed into the pipe above. I suppose we can just do this one. We cannot have them right next to each other, but we can have them right on top of each other, so that's fine. And that should be it. Right, okay. So, next up, the flares. We need waste management flares. The naphtha will be flared off here. 1. The naphtha will feed back this way, and priority will go towards the outside. So priority goes towards the main spine, basically. And then the same goes for the fuel gas. Tell you what, you will be here, you will be the naphtha, and you will be the fuel gas. There we go. Problem solved. Okay, by the way, fuel gas 12. We can burn 48. But you know what? It doesn't require maintenance and only a single worker. In fact, I don't think it should require a worker, but whatever. Yeah, I think this will be fine. So technically speaking, we could feed 4 of these into 4 of these fuel gas into a single flare. But you know what? I want this place to be tileable. I will not, so that's fine. Okay, next up, the heavy oil. Once again, I think the same for this one. 12 and 24. Okay, we can do this one. So 2 of these will pull together into a single flare. You can go there. Also, don't forget to actually feed it in. There we go. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with this one. And tell you what, let's just have these in the middle like this. So we will have the outputs in a single stack and the secondary outputs on the sides. Okay, are we happy with this one? Double check. Heavy oil comes out here, get balanced and balanced towards priority towards the actual output, and then for the flares, that's fine, gets fed into the main spine on the closer second level. Then the diesel comes out here, it will get balanced. If we have to add a flare, we will have the option, but for now it's fine. And it will get fed into the closer ground level pipes. And then we will have stage 3. The fuel gas gets fed into the far side upper level, and the naphtha gets fed into the far side lower level. Yes, as far as I can tell, that one should be fine. And make sure priority goes towards the main spine. Yes. Okay, as far as I can tell, this one should be fine now. And we have the cracking unit finally. Well, that will give us the option to either combine naphtha with hydrogen, and that will give us some diesel and fuel gas, or we can use naphtha with some steam, and that will give us even more fuel gas and more hydrogen. Great. And eventually, I suppose this one will give us, yeah, exactly. The hydrogen processing will allow us to basically break down fuel gas with some steam into even more hydrogen. Same as the last time, eventually we will turn the entire economy into a hydrogen economy. Also, we don't need this one anymore. Well, technically speaking, this is going to be the end of the line on this side. After this place, we will have the sour water strippers here, so I think for this side we don't really need these balancers. Yeah, I think this is going to be fine. So you guys can just simply feed through. That's fine. And the crude oil will have a straight feed in. I mean, okay, fine. We don't need these crude oil balancers. Completely unnecessary. The steam will still have the balancer on top, but these guys will just get fed straight from the pipe. Yeah, it's a bit better this way, I think. Okay, you can continue this way. You can continue this way. You will get fed straight. As we have established, I am pretty happy with the current central outputs, so those can be copied over, right? Let me see, those are fine, those are fine. I didn't copy these apparently. Now it's okay. No, obviously don't have this balancer here. Just feed out straight. So double check, that looks good. This one looks good. Yeah, as far as I can tell, this one should be fine now. But here we will feed the steam straight into that pipe. You will feed straight down. That's fine. And the sour water. I think I will feed the sour water back on top of these two. So yeah, it's going to be very similar to this one, but instead of feeding the light oil and the heavy oil back this way, we will feed the sour water instead. Right, so you will come out this way, go up to level 2, and just feed back this way. Just like that. Okay, make sure they are symmetrical before I lose my mind. Please do that one instead. So now they should be fine, yeah. Okay, copy this one over to here, I believe. Yeah. So line up. Just go in wherever you're able. And just cut off the stuff that we don't need. Okay, so let me see, steam comes out this way, that looks good to me. Are we about done? I think we might be. Okay, so the back of the whole recirculating system don't need to go out this far. In fact, I think we can cut it off right here. Yeah, we can just hook the ends of this one back together. So that should be fine. This one will not continue this way, and if we have to, we can just cut off the little turns and then just extend them this way, so that's fine. Okay, well, I just noticed we are getting close to the end of this episode. You are done harvesting the trees. Great. Okay, you can start cutting down the trees here, and once you are done, I will redirect you to this place. And by the way, this place is progressing slowly. That's fine. The trucks are still busy, but we have plenty more trucks now. Let me quickly sort this one out. So, one small one comes out, one big one goes in. Is that the correct number? 4, 8, yeah, that's correct. Here, we have 4 excavators, so we will have 8 big trucks. You guys can come out. What about you? You have been upgraded, I believe. Okay, that means 2 big trucks, please. And the same for this one. We have 1 big excavator here, yes. Instead of 2 small ones, you will have 2 big trucks. Right. Okay, ore sorting plant due to full output. Well, that is not great. This is also kind of important, but we have enough steel. I think we can afford to wait for the truck upgrades. Yeah, I think it should be fine. This one, that's fine. And yeah, we know about this one as well. Okay, let's take a look at this one last time before we say goodbye. Or not one last time, but for the time being. So the inputs. I think I am pretty happy with these. As far as I can tell, these guys should do the trick. As I said, I like to play a little bit longer in between episodes, so I suspect I will basically build this one in between episodes, check if it's working or not, fine-tune it, write down a checklist so we can make sure that we can fix whatever is wrong with it, and then eventually I will demolish this one and put in the new one. But as far as I can tell, it should be quite alright. In fact, tell you what, before we say goodbye, let me cut off this, copy all this, preferably like this, line up these, and are you going to just slot in? No. Fine, build whatever you can, and we will need to hook things up a couple of stuff, but other than that, yeah, tileability is not quite where I want it to be, but it will work for now. All that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.